Just about set for nighttime baseball from the gateway to the west, St. Louis, Missouri, and Busch Stadium. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. Alex Reyes gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Oh, Alex Reyes, one of the big arms, young up-and-coming arms in the game of baseball. Great fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Powerhouse slider, and I mean a true slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you can see why. When you watch this guy pitch, you'll know early on. If you see a lot of swings and misses early, Alex Reyes could be in for a really strong night.
First delivery to him on the way. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now the 1-0. Kane runs. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Kane leads off second with nobody out. Two balls and a strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. No one out with a runner at second. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Batting third, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Striding into the box, Christian Yelich. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Hard hit ball to second. And there's one away. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. One out and a runner on third. That's inside. 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering it that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Travis Shaw waits on deck. A man at third with 1 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And it's fouled away. Count remains full. He'll try it again. 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Once again, a 3-2. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now in the box, Travis Shaw. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Molina is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Brewers forced to settle for one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Milwaukee leads it 1-0. Gio Gonzalez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Gio Gonzalez, quality lefty. First thing you think of when you think of Gio, that big overhand curveball. Might be one of the best curveballs in baseball. Pretty good fastball, too. 92 to 93 miles an hour. That big overhand hook and a straight changeup. Really quality pitcher.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jed Jerko.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. Clearly, he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Lee is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Gonzalez is ready. 2-0 on its way. 2-1 to count. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Into the box now, number 3. And he'll take a look at ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Lee leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Into the box, number 11. High pop-up. Oh, he brought it back. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers 1. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Schoen. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's Ryan Braun now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he got him.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
So digging in now, Manny Pena. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pena, or Pineapple as he's sometimes called. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, nice, good pitch right there. The batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
In now, Gio Gonzalez. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Brewers strand one. They still trail it here 2-1. Now at the plate, Harrison Bader set to lead off the home half of the second.
Harrison Bader.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's Marcell Ozuna in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. He's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. Bader aboard here at first with nobody out. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. A runner at first with no outs here. There goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Here's the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Alex Reyes.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alex Reyes, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Has a look, now the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope. Another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
So coming to the plate, Jed Jerko. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Way in front of that fastball. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Yadier Molina is on deck. Hit hard on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Number 4.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guarantee fastball let it eat.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Stepping into the box, Michael Lee. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Gonzalez comes set. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2. Driven nicely into the gap. Jerko is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here. And here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Standing in now, number 3, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
3 runs already home here. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Nate Walker would be next. The 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Brewers 1. Digging in now for the Brewers, Lorenzo Cain. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Line drive, base hit down the line. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Stepping in now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Cain stands at second with no outs. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bader going back on it to the track, to the wall. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. In there, 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Jesus Aguilar waits on deck. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. One and one the count to the Brewers first baseman. The 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Here's the first pitch to him. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, 2 to Travis Shaw.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing, north-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Brewers 3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Nate Walker. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, number 11. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Changeup low, 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
1 out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Yelich. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. He's set, and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Lifted in the air out to right. Yelich is under it. And the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Scope reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Nope. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 3-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
The 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start. Some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now, Manny Pena. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hot shot on the ground is short. Walker right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're still down 5-3. Paul DeYoung will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Paul DeYoung.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now another 1-2. Well hit to right, but foul. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jed Jerko. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
It jumps off the page at me. He found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Two out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Gonzalez gets the sign. 2-2 on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. but foul. Another try at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Jordan Hicks is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Leading off the inning, Gio Gonzalez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Gio Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. Lorenzo Cain will be next. The 3-1. Popped him up. Number 11 over to his right. 1 down.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Striding in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. And that one just missed outside. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready to take his hacks again, Orlando Arcia, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Low for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Fouled away. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. Christian Yelich would be next. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. In now, Michael Lee. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Michael Lee.
Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Now batting, number 3.
The next to bat for St. Louis, number 3. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. Yelich is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Nate Walker. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Gonzalez gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
He takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Pena corrals it, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Cardinals are out in front, 5-3. Leading off the inning, Christian Yelich, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Christian Yelich.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Jerko fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Lee waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Stepping in, Travis Shaw. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 delivery. Popped high in the air. Number 3 is there, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're still down 5-3. Corey Knebel enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Now at the plate, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, number 11.
Pitch on the way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Knebel playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
To 2-2 now. The 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 1 out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Marcell Ozuna waits on deck. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kane on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last at-bat. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back safely. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. A 1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. From the stretch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting,
Matt Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Matt Adams.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Matt Bowman will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Matt Bowman.
Now to the plate, Jonathan Scope. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Chopper foul. The windup and the 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yep, 1 and 2.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
Mike Moustakas will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18, Mike Moustakas.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, this is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Pena is off of first with 2 away. Popped high in the air. Number 11 is under it. And that ends the inning. One hit, one left. On to the bottom of the seventh. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Brewers 3. Jacob Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Jacob Barnes.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
First baseman, Jed Jerko.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Standing in, Yadier Molina. No hits to this point.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
1-0. Lays off 1-0. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Hard hit ball to second. Throw, got him. Oh, what a play.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Into the box, Michael Lee. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Standing in now, number 3, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Bud Norris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 26, Bud Norris.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Lorenzo Cain.
Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Norris has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Norris offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Cain on his way to second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1 delivery. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. In is Christian Yelich. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2-0 count. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Cain, a runner at second with one away. That one's in there. 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Bader falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And he misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Drilled down the line. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Jeremy Jeffress will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Nate Walker. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Nate Walker.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, number 11, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his inning streak.
Yeah, he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. Runners on first with one down. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. Two down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, who sat down on strikes in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A runner on first with two away. He's running. That's a strike. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with two outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with two gone.
Pitcher number 26, Bud Norris.
Matt Carpenter will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Norris. Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Hard hit at third. Shaw has it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, two left. We've played 8 full. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Brewers 3. The Gateway Arch illuminated at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Carlos Martinez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Outside in a full count. 3-2. Ryan Braun will be next. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Ryan Braun now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
2 out, nobody on. $43,975 fans on their feet now here in St. Louis. Milwaukee, good night.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jordan Hicks claims the win out of the pen, his first. Carlos Martinez records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, click over to theshownation.com.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.